All right.
All right, let's do it then.
Lads.
All right.
All right, let's do it then.
Welcome back to another Monday night.
I was thinking, I think Russell Brand has my favorite British accent.
Oh,
There's some British accents that are like,
What are you doing?
Hello. What are you doing today?
You want some beans and toast?
Beans and toast.
It's really good,
his
man.
is just like intellectual and kind of like,
It's like...
it's Johnny, it's Happy. He's so excited to be here. Kind of like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's, I don't know, it's
good.
less depressing.
Yeah.
And a lot less like kind of
Is that one of the Hobbits?
No,
monarch.
Russell Brand is like...
like
From,
a
do you remember Bedtime
monarchical-
Stories? His friend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the long hair. He's like a political activist kind of now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's
a comedian.
But he
still.
talks like this.
He talks like this and he loves it.
and he smiles all the
And
time.
he loves it.
That's pretty good.
It's a lot more fun than just like the.
My teeth hurt.
My teeth hurt.
My teeth are
My news dentist.
That
My
wasn't even,
teeth
that
are
wasn't even
falling.
good.
Not even recognizable what
Yeah.
you just said.
Just like British groaning.
When British people are talking like,
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Also, British women. There's no good British woman accent, I don't think. Because
I'm glad you
men
said
have like the
accent.
happy, jolly, hello, like Russell Brand. But women, they
Bro,
all.
think of like the Queen.
No,
How,
actually,
like,
yeah, like-
nice that would sound.
proper. So there's tiers of British accents.
Yeah.
For women, the highest tier is like a royalty accent. It's like proper and it's like polite and nice.
Very soft.
Very soft and
comforting.
like pronounces their T's well.
Yeah, Gavin.
And
loves
then there's
this.
like there's like the ratchet woman British accent, and they don't pronounce the. They're like, they like what's a word that has they just like they just use an F instead of a TH.
Oh.
On
What do you think?
On Thursday.
on Thursday. On Thursday.
Let me think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Lie.
Like, let me think about it, and then there's the proper, and then for dudes, it's the Russell Brand is the highest tier. He's like, and it's like I don't even want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's almost Australian.
No,
Little.
no. I think this is jolly British, and then
Yeah.
Australian.
What made you study all these British
I was
accents?
just thinking about
just hearing
Russell.
'em.
I was just did it to start the podcast, and I was like, I like Russell Brand.
I saw this reel. It was Millie Bobby Brown explaining how she does her different accents and stuff. And like the Australian one, she's like super in your throat, and then like British is like kind of in your throat, and then American is all just at like the tip of your tongue.
Hello, what are you doing?
Go in your throat. Go in
Yo,
your
that was
that's
so
crazy.
American.
Go like super.
That was the most American thing I've ever heard.
crazy.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, she was right.
Do
say,
it though.
Say something in American.
Gavin, go like the go Australian.
All right, I'll try it. Ready?
Yeah.
Crocodiles.
You gotta be trying at least. It's not like
I don't know what you mean. In your throat? What does that even mean? Everything's in my throat. Not like
don't
that.
know.
It's like the word. Like every time I talk, there's stuff. It's all the way through my throat.
but where you're enunciating is at the tip of your tongue. Like put your tongue in the back of your throat.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Hey, listen here, man.
Hello, everybody.
That's actually true. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of worked.
It doesn't work. Millie
Like she was
Bobby-
doing it, and she was like, "This one's all throat."
She's just saying words. She
Australian.
just knows how to actually do it.
Yeah,
And she
She's just
doesn't.
messing
She doesn't
with
want
you.
other people to know how to
She's
actually do it.
gatekeeping the
So you're just like
accents.
put everything in your throat, and you'll be Australian. I promise you'll be Australian. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, Millie.
She's
engaged
engaged
She's
now.
engaged now.
Good
Yeah,
She
for
is?
her, dude.
well done.
Yeah. Congratulations.
To Drake.
What a shame. Imagine Millie Bobby Brown's like Millie Davis now or something.
Millie-
the
No,
whole-
she'll keep her last
Millie
name.
she
Bobby
better, dude. Bobby
White.
Brown's the best last name of all
I don't know if
time.
Well, it's just like
It's Millie Smith.
Is her last name Bobby Brown, like hyphenated?
Yeah, I think so. Like her mom and her dad's last name together.
Let's see.
it's like just people have stage names, so it's not their real
I don't think
name.
that's her stage name. I'll be disappointed.
I know,
if it
but
is.
maybe it would become and just stay her stage name. And
I
then she
don't-
would take her.
I don't want to
husband's last
I don't
name.
want to hyphenize my last name with my wife's, or I don't want to like blend the two and make it into one. But if my last name was Bobby and my wife's last name was Brown, I might consider it.
Oh.
Bobby Brown, like a word like that just it flows
Bobby's
so
her,
well.
Her middle name.
What do you say?
Bobby's her middle name.
Why does people say it?
I don't know. Because who's Millie Brown? You don't know Millie Brown.
Yeah,
Millie
that's
Bobby
true.
Brown. They just decided when
Millie
she
Bobby
became
Brown.
11 for Stranger Things, they were like, "Oh, Millie Bobby Brown." Or maybe that's how.
I don't think they pronounce it like that.
Millie
Oh.
Bobby
Is
Brown.
that Millie Bobby Brown?
Millie. Yeah. You just
don't
kind of
know.
went with it.
You were saying something about blending last names,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
combining the words, or just like Smith.
No, like
hyphen-
sometimes like when a man and a woman gets married, when they love each other very much. Just kidding. When it's
Maybe.
like instead of taking the man's last name, some couples that want to be a little bit different, they'll take the woman and the man's last name and put it together.
Yeah, weird.
Booker
I don't like
Thiel?
it.
Like,
No.
yeah,
If
like
you
that.
change your name to Gavin Thiel Booker,
Gavin Booker Thiel, that's kind of hard.
Gavin
No.
Booker Thiel,
Gavin Booker Thiel.
I'm not taking.
Just consider
no
it.
offense, Bookers.
but
I'm
it's
not
the
taking
word
your
that would be
last name.
terrible.
Yeah.
If you took her last name, I wouldn't respect you anymore.
That's
Sorry.
how adamant I am
Not
about
to.
this. I have the worst last name of all time, and I'm still not taking someone else's.
You just have normal.
You
Everyone
just have
knows
the most
Smith.
generic.
Yeah, everyone. I have the.
Everybody's a
default.
Smith. We literally
Whenever you're telling
3
somebody your
people.
last name, do you ever have to spell it for them, Christian? You do
No.
not know.
That's true, actually.
That's
It's like,
true.
oh, my aunt's name is Smith.
Yeah, I can never. I've tried to find the. I'm just gonna
Wait,
breeze past that one.
Yeah.
I can never find the good middle ground. Is when someone asks like your email. My last name is in my email. I don't know if I should say
I
it
always just
or
spell
spell it because I'll spell it too, and like sometimes they don't hear the T. They think it's like B or P or
I always say it and spell it.
Thiel, Thiele.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
said
good.
Thiele. And like what? 'Cause you don't-
Thiele.
Huh.
Some people are real fast at typing, and
Me.
they don't have any problem with you just saying it Thiele.
That's
Yeah.
probably the worst part of my job is asking people for their email and typing that in as they're saying it. Because some people
Yeah.
just blaze through that thing, and others, it's just the weirdest thing.
Are you a pretty
ever.
good
Hard to
typer?
track. Yeah,
All right.
mostly I've noticed it's like Mac keyboards. I'm really good at because they're so like
Also
the
'cause you're
keys are
probably used
so
to it.
low. You don't have to punch very hard on
Yeah.
them. Yeah, but the other like standard ones is
Beep,
big
boop, beep,
old
boop, beep, boop,
keys.
bing, 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 bing,
It's just a
bing.
lot harder because you can't be super light with it. You got to like go down in that thing.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't like that as much. But I might be getting a new job.
Really?
Yeah.
Right? At the end of last week's episode, I
Parker
was talking
loves
about
commitment. He's a big commitment guy. When he gets a job, he stays for at least
it.
4 days.
forever.
Yeah, ladies, listen up to that.
Hey, how long was I at my last job, Gavin? Think about it. Forever. But I got this job, and the hours are not what I expected them to be. Also,
Because I told you they were going to be different.
Yeah. It was like a little unclear if it was full or part time. I probably should have asked more questions. It's kind of on me. But a position to open up at Gavin's work. Somebody,
Yep. Yeah.
somebody, beep, something happened there. I
Something
don't know what it
happened.
was.
Dang.
Crazy. There's an open position. Parker drops off his resume this morning.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so here's my resume, by the way. And like, oh yeah, Gavin said you were gonna be coming in. Like, I don't know if it'll be a problem. With you guys being related and everything.
Yeah.
With you guys being kin. And that's how they talk down here, kin.
Yeah.
But
Did she actually say that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. But she was like, if you work as hard as Gavin does, though, you'll be just,
Does she
it'll be
love
just
you?
fine.
Oh, yeah.
They love him.
They love
Eating
me.
him up over
You
there.
know how we were talking about how we're just the best workers of all time, all of us, every
and
single one of us.
We're the most
It's
humble,
true.
best workers of all time. They always say
and
that.
then it's true. We have a reason to say we're the best because
Yeah.
they say we're the best.
Everyone says they're the best.
Everyone does.
Everyone says that everyone is the best. I mean,
But why she was like, that was unprompted to say. If you work nearly as hard as Gavin, it'll be just fine. That's
Yeah.
unprompted. She didn't have to say that.
It's true.
But that'll be fun. I hope I get to do that. We've never worked together. How fun would that be?
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
Hanging out all day, hanging out all night.
You'd be working with me.
I know. How sick is that?
you guys would have so much fun together.
No,
I bet.
and
I bet you guys would have such good chemistry all day.
we
You
wouldn't
guys
probably
would never
talk.
argue with each
No.
other or yell at each other.
No.
No.
We probably wouldn't really talk to each other.
Yeah,
That's kind of how
what
it'd be
would
when
nice.
we ride in the car together. Yeah.
we'd
when
be
when
driving
you're working with some
places.
rando,
You're
it's like, do I talk to
Do
them?
I need to talk to you or
When it's my
me and
I don't
Parker
have
would
to
be
talk
like,
to him.
I don't need to talk to
This
you.
guy.
I'm just driving.
I know he
Just
doesn't hate me
driving.
if he's not talking to me.
Yeah.
right? Some people be like, "Oh, do they hate me if they're not talking to me?"
Some people be super insecure.
Really?
Yeah.
But not Gavin.
Not me.
Yeah.
If they're not talking to me, I'm like,
But
awesome.
you please better say something to me every once in a while. I mean,
Yeah.
So I know you're still alive.
Don't act like I'm invisible. I'm here. Okay. I'm present.
Gosh.
Yeah. No, I came into the office today, and my boss was there asking me about Parker, and they're like,
does
well,
he suck? Be honest.
the only question is like, with
you
you being
conspire
brothers.
against us?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
as brothers.
Did you be honest or did you? What did you say?
No, I was honest.
We are gonna own this company.
Yeah, I said we will. I do want you to hire him because then we can learn the ropes and we'll take this over from you.
Is that what you said?
No, but that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't get a hold of this.
No, hopefully not.
I'll
I haven't
edit
told
that
them that I have a podcast yet. So
They'll find
I'm
out.
never gonna
They might
tell.
find-
I'm
never telling
never gonna
anybody.
tell my job that I have a podcast.
I'm never telling anybody. We've made some new friends this week. I will not tell them.
oh no,
They can find it out.
They can find it
somehow.
if they want to.
Yeah,
if it reaches them somehow, hey,
that's
it's
awesome.
not gonna be through
If
me.
my
It's not
job
like all
found
my
it.
other friends have gas boy stickers everywhere, so they're definitely gonna find out in the next
Yeah.
couple days.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna tell them.
I definitely don't have a gas
Some
boy
of them already
sticker on my
definitely
water
did
bottle,
find out. What are you gonna do?
but nobody's gonna ask about it.
No one. Yeah, you don't be like, hey, you have a podcast. When
Yeah,
meet
you see
somebody.
the sticker? Yeah,
No.
no. But I went into work and they're like, so the only question I have is it gonna be a problem if we hire your brother and something happens and he gets upset and he ends up leaving? Are you gonna leave, or if something happens and you're upset and you quit, is he gonna quit? And I said,
No.
well, what's gonna make me
Listen.
upset?
What would I quit about?
And I was like, if I'm quitting, it's gonna be probably a pretty big reason.
If it's like egregious business practices, then I
Yeah.
would quit.
Then
Yeah.
it's egregious,
But
and I
it's
don't
like-
practice
Egregious,
that.
and I don't want to be.
like I'm
around
not
this
really,
egregiousness.
An upset, like an angry person. So like if I don't know what would have to happen, but I
Like,
mean,
what
I
are
guess
you
it's
planning right now?
possible.
That it wouldn't be able to happen if he was hired.
It was
Yeah.
a slime. They were gonna slime Parker on the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we slimed your brother, would you quit?
be honest,
We love to slime the new
if
guy.
we slime Parker, and he gets so mad.
and he wants to quit. Will you quit?
Wait, you haven't slimed me yet. Oh yeah, we're working on it. We're putting something together.
You
Yeah.
haven't
Next.
slimed me.
Oh, got him.
Yeah, my job's been good as well. That would be insane if you guys. Actually, I'm not even gonna say it.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
My job's been fun. Just learning the ropes, doing a lot of training. I've done more school in the last week than I've done.
Yeah, did you see the comment I put on your B reel?
What'd you say?
I commented train emoji when you
Train?
were doing your training.
Oh, because I was training.
Yeah.
Train.
Oh, I said insurance
Choo-choo.
producer. Let's go.
Yeah.
With the
Insurance producer, let's go.
blowing smoke.
Insurance producer parentheses. Let's go.
To baby, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, it's been good. I always mess it. We were in the lunchroom today. There's a few things I really like about where I work. It's not a lot of people there. Everyone knows each other really well. We have lunches together. It's like team bonding.
How
Everybody
fun.
come
That's
get
so cool.
lunch.
Everybody
we
come
have
get
like a
lunch
meeting
together.
in the morning together, and
love
then
the
at
morning
lunch,
meeting.
sometimes the owner will just buy everyone some lunch, and then we'll all just get in the kitchen and we'll eat. We'll
Yeah,
chop
that's
it up.
cool.
What's interesting is the owner is he's a Christian guy, great guy, and there's people that
Wonderful guy.
work there that are not Christian.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone's so close that people would just be like having like these theological debates. Like he'll be arguing with like
yeah.
this girl that isn't a
What?
Christian, and they're like arguing about like
She's like,
Christianity.
astrology is real, I
but
promise.
they're like so close that it's just like they'll just go
Doesn't
back to
matter.
normal afterwards. It's insane.
oh, that's awesome.
It's pretty fun actually. Then they were talking today about this one of my coworkers was in Papacitas.
jail. Oh,
We went to
Papacitas.
Papacitas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, love that place. He said that he was there, and a couple of the workers started fighting. A couple of the
Like-
workers got in a
like-
fist fight.
Wait, like waiters at Papacitas.
Yeah. Waitresses.
Waitresses. Oh,
A couple of
no.
waitresses started getting in a fight in Papacitas.
We gotta go to Papacitas. more often.
Papacitas. I know, dude. This sounded so sick. He was like, one of them was in their third trimester
No.
of pregnancy.
Okay,
No
that is.
way.
And he was
That's
like,
messed
he was
up.
like, she was in her third trimester and she won.
Good for her. I mean, she's got the power of two people. on
Yeah,
her side.
dude, that's what I
Yeah.
said. I was just about to say. I was like, that's not even fair. It was a 2v1. No one laughed. Everyone just dead silent.
What? Nobody got it.
I was like, come on, how is this not going over
Like,
better?
oh, we
Everyone's-
love abortion.
We don't
around
actually
here.
joke about pregnancy in this office.
Is that what they said?
No, but it was just
That's what
like
they were thinking.
It was. I was just like, right? and no one was saying anything. I was like, gosh, how about this sandwich?
Is that
Yeah. I was like, didn't know what to do.
You're like, oh, this is delicious.
Delicious. Thanks for
the-
lunch,
thanks
boss.
For the nukes.
I'm gonna go jump.
Yeah, speaking of nukes,
yeah.
nukes is the restaurant that we get for lunch sometimes.
Yeah.
NEWK.
How is that?
Fire.
So
I
fire.
was trying to think
It's
of
like
like
a
an
bomb.
explosion joke.
Yeah.
The place is the bomb.
It's the bomb.
It's actually good. You should try it. It's actually delicious. I got
Sandwich
the cube.
place?
Yeah, it's like sandwiches, pizza. I think it's Greek.
Yeah.
Mm.
One of my coworkers got a spicy shrimp pizza on cauliflower crust.
Ooh, that sounds disgusting.
I'm sure it was.
That sounds like the most cursed meal
Spicy
ever.
shrimp on cauliflower. Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I love
delicious.
seafood in the middle of Texas.
Yeah. So that's a lot of the seafood around here is like Cajun food. It's more spicy and stuff. I
It's
was
to
talking-
cover up
so
the
you-
rotting.
Yeah.
I always
It's
they
all
just
rotten,
throw a
so
bunch
just
of
throw a bunch of peppers in there.
and like
It's Cajun.
weird red spices.
I'm kind of obsessed with my stomach. Oh, you just aren't good with spicy
yeah,
things.
you haven't been around here long enough.
It's rotting flesh, really, is what it is.
Dude, we were having this debate. Everyone hates Mexican food here.
Why?
They love Tex-Mex. You know how we saying how terrible
Oh,
Tex-Mex is?
Yes.
No.
Everyone loves Tex-Mex here.
No,
like it's not just like
it's
we eat it because
bad.
it's here. It's like we don't want any other. They love cheese in their Mexican food.
Like so much cheese.
so
Yeah,
much cheese.
I guess that's what makes it Tex-Mex. Is that
yeah,
that's
it's the
terrible.
cheese.
cheese and
It's horrible.
Americanized? It's just not good.
But everyone loves it for real.
That's insane.
Like it's not
Was
like
he loving Papacitas?
yeah, everyone loves Papacitos.
Papacitas.
He's like my boss. He was talking. He's like, I don't even like Mexican food. He's like, the only Mexican food that's good has been influenced by Texas.
No
And it's Tex-Mex.
way.
Yeah.
Insane.
Bro, Tex.
For context,
he was like-
Papacitas, a beef burrito at Papacitas is a tube of ground beef.
Then I was like, what about like street tacos? Yeah, literally. It's a tube of ground beef with like queso
It's
inside
like
of
the
it.
beef
not even,
burrito.
not even
Beef.
good queso.
Mm.
It's so bad. And so I was like, what about like street tacos?
Like, what?
He was like, have you ever had, he's like, any real Mexican food you had isn't real Mexican. If it's good, it's influenced by Tex-Mex.
No, it's
I was like, no,
not.
I've been in Mexico and I've had
Real Mexican.
He was like,
food.
what do you think Mexican food is? I was like, food that's,
Fresh?
made from Mexico probably.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
comes from there. And
Start roasting him.
I was like, what do you think of street tacos? He's like,
What is that?
that's when he was like, I don't think street tacos though are really Mexican food. He was like, what do you think Mexican food is? And that's when I was like,
You should
probably
asked
the
him.
probably the food that comes from dang Mexico. And
These are the theological questions you were talking about.
yeah, we have a lot of debates. He's a big debater.
Yeah.
So yeah, we talked about food for way too long.
Was there? Did you get to the end of the Mexico?
No, it never
conversation? It's kinda
resolved.
just
He's like, these Oregonians coming in and ruining our Tex-Mex culture.
Dude, Tex-Mex sucks. For
It's
real.
so bad.
We had good Mexican food in Oregon.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
delicious and it's real. It's good
It's
for
real.
me.
Yeah.
There's, I guess, there's a really good Mexican restaurant around here. A
Mm.
couple of them actually.
T Blancos. Is
T
that one?
Blancos, I think, is Tex-Mex, but there's like
Oh.
a street taco stand kind of downtown.
We
I
went to
heard.
Smiths went to T Blancos. Other Smiths, not you Smiths.
Is it delicious?
Yes, it is
They
okay.
went to T Blancos the other day and loved it.
Here's
So
the
it was
thing. I
awesome.
don't really trust other people's
people's
opinion
opinions?
of food
Yeah.
because I have only been to like maybe 2 restaurants that I thought were really good
Yeah.
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
even just decent. Like
He-
the rest have been just
It was
I have-
Chick-fil-A and
I have-
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I mentioned to my boss today that I haven't had real barbecue since I've been down here in Texas. He gave me a list of
Some good
places,
places?
spots. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I gotta
Um,
try some out.
for real.
I think the really good food I had was in Dallas. Hannah and I went to a couple nice restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like really good food. We had some Italian and then some barbecue there as
You went
well.
to Five
I liked
Steakhouse.
Roma's.
Yeah.
Roma's is probably my favorite restaurant.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, that
one
was
downtown.
good.
Roma's good stuff.
Remember when Lena was like, "Guys, don't eat at Chewy's. I've heard it's disgusting," and we're like, "I'm gonna see for myself.
I want to try it.
How
We
about I
should've
try it
listened.
and I'll tell you, it was just the worst.
We
the
should've
like
listened.
cheesiest, greasiest Mexican food of all time, and they love it. Like that place is packed
Yeah.
all the time.
Whatever I got though, it was spicy enough that it had enough flavor, and it wasn't just like
Yeah,
beef tube.
Yeah. So with restaurants, I don't think you can ever have too many. Like every restaurant I've ever been to on a Friday or Saturday, whatever, it's always packed.
full.
That is
Like
true.
Texas Roadhouse. Hannah and I went the other night because we hadn't been to Texas Roadhouse since being in Texas. We had a 45-minute wait, and it was just completely packed, lines of people until we left, and we left at like 9 something.
cheese. Yeah, people
9
love restaurants around here.
PM?
And it wasn't, PM.
Wow.
Yeah. And it wasn't like it was fine food. It's Texas Roadhouse, but actually my burger sucked. I will say.
No, why do you get a burger from
'Cause
Texas
the
Roadhouse?
steak just did not look that great, and it was really expensive. But
Yeah, we were gonna go after church, but we're like, no, it's gonna be slammed.
It's gonna be slammed.
their rolls
delicious.
cannot beat those.
That's why it's slammed.
But people have, I guess, complained about how there's too many coffee shops around here. I feel like there's not that
What?
many
Like
coffee
There's
shops.
like 2.
Who was
Who
complaining?
have you heard complain about that?
Just a bunch of old people.
Yeah, a
man.
bunch of olds.
Oh, because it brings in all the youngs.
Yeah, just people talking.
All these young liberals coming and drinking coffee.
Love the coffee.
I don't remember where was it. Just like the Bookers have met with a bunch of people that were just talking about how there's so many coffee shops. I feel like there's so many around here, and
Your weekly coffee.
people coming to
evaluation.
Yukon talking to Hannah saying, "Oh, there's so many coffee shops around here."
My coworker knows who you are.
What?
Huh?
Yeah,
Out of left field.
he does. He does.
Your
I-
coworker?
Trying, yeah.
Your boss?
I'm not gonna tell you
Or
anymore.
another
No, not
coworker?
my boss. Coworker.
Oh, okay.
Coworker. He big Yukon guy. He knows a lot of people that work at Yukon. I was like, oh, my best friend's fiance.
Mm-hmm. Works there now.
Yeah, he works there. She works there.
Oh.
And he was like,
Oh yeah, I know.
he's like, oh yeah, I know of that. He's like, I know of that couple. I was like, how the? I
That's
guess his
insane.
cousin works there. Like his couple of his
Oh,
friends
yeah.
work there, and they just be talking about
I
the
know of
news.
them.
The news.
Yeah, that's
The
crazy.
news.
the news, like new people.
News. That's
Yeah,
how they got
like
news.
things
That's
going
crazy.
on.
But yeah, and he just knows
I don't
about
think-
you
I don't
guys.
think so.
I was like, oh,
Maybe.
cool.
New things. News, one word.
Noteworthy events, weather, and sports.
Yeah.
I don't know where I learned that, but it's just locked in there
I
now.
don't think that's. Is it right?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
I think.
That's actually like a terrible acronym.
Why?
Whatever that's called.
I've
That's
been
what it
learning
is.
so much about insurance. I know everything about insurance.
It's insane, isn't it?
It's
Is your
insane.
mind just overloaded with
It is
insurance
insane
things?
how much information that you have to take in such a short amount of time for
Yeah.
this dang test.
See, they
They I think it's supposed to be like over months, but they smash it in
That's why it's
to
boot
like
camp. It's
6
boot
to
camp.
8 hours every day for 2 weeks.
Oh my
Are you just reading?
Reading and answering
Materials?
questions. Read for like an hour and then do an exam. Read for like an hour.
Oh.
It's the worst. I know so much stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna like remember it all and be able to
Yeah.
like, oh, I remember this from
Section 3.
Yeah.
Chapter 5, Section 3.
from
Oh, it's
page
actually right here.
44 of
Subsection B.
chapter
Yeah.
12.
See, they
this
make-
far down.
They make things way too complicated. This is America.
This
Right.
is America.
Freedom.
Pay us. We have so much money. If anything happens, we'll give you some of it.
We'll give you some
Yeah.
of it.
but only
not-
if you pay us some.
You pay
but
us a
not
little
all.
bit over time, and in case something bad happens to you, we'll give you some money.
Yeah.
And we won't pay for all of your
Not all of
accident
it.
It's called
fees.
risk transferring.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's learning things.
He
He's
knew
picking
that.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be the kind of thing where you don't have to remember everything necessarily,
Mhm.
but it's like if this situation is presented to you, it'll kind of ring a bell of, oh, that's what this is.
No,
called.
this stuff isn't even really like. We were talking. I'm not going to use it when I'm on the job. This is probably the most boring. Welcome back to the insurance podcast. But I'm not going to use it when I'm on the job. It's just like
insure
to get
you.
once
It's
you
good.
because you just need a license. So once you pass the license test, then you start really, actually
Going
training.
for it. And then it's more practical knowledge.
Right, and less just like regulations and
Yeah.
laws.
I'm learning about shoes and where they go. That's
Are
pretty
you
much
liking
it.
it?
Where it is. Yeah, I actually don't mind the job. Like there was this one lady that came in. Oh, I'm not going to say it. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Just like, I just felt bad for her because she was like, her kid really wanted these expensive shoes, and it was like,
You didn't have.
no, it just didn't seem like she was willing to pay that much, but she was like going to for. And it was like a weird situation.
And you just sold her.
No, I
Your
got
son really wants these shoes, man.
I got him to get these other ones
Oh,
that were
nice.
cheaper.
Good work, Park.
But I
The
was like,
ethical
it was like
salesman.
such a weird situation to be in, and I was like,
He really wants these one, Mom.
like she was talking to me like this is like they don't understand like bills and all this stuff, and I was like, you're the mom, you don't have to buy them these shoes.
yeah, literally.
The
They
kid
will
was
be
like
fine.
not even being pushy too. He was kind of like, oh, I really like these ones. And she was like,
Oh,
she
he
was
was
just-
there.
yeah,
Oh.
it was a little kid, like maybe
He's like
like
9. He's gonna grow out of these
11 or something.
shoes in like
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah,
That's nice of her.
so
Dang.
it was, yeah.
I went into so here's a good story for you. Bad segue. So I was at
here's
work
a
today.
good story.
You guys want to hear a good story?
Listen to this one.
I was driving to work today. After work, I wasn't driving to work. I was at work, and I was supposed to get my paycheck, but my boss was busy. He's like, "Oh, I forgot you're not on direct deposit. You actually have a check to pick up." He's like, "I have to go do an interview."
You get no money.
I was like, good luck, joking, because obviously he's conducting the interview.
Yeah.
Good luck on your interview, right?
Break a leg.
Break a leg, big guy.
They did
He
not get
fired me.
jokes there.
He did
No.
fire me.
Yeah.
But he was
Call me
like,
big.
go down to this place and pick up your paycheck. It was an area of town I've never been to. It's just like this like bookkeeping like office
where they do the
had
books.
my check. And so I pulled up my navigation to like take me there. And my navigation is like you can change like the accent kind of who of what gives you navigation, and I have it on Indian naturally, like a male Indian accent. So I'm driving. It takes me to the place, and I get there. I get out of my car. I walk in, and the gentleman behind the counter is an Indian gentleman.
And you hadn't stopped the navigation.
Unfortunately, I did not stop the navigation. So I get up there, and I'm at the front counter
You
and
have
talking to this
arrived.
guy, and all of a sudden it's like, turn left onto Gate Street. And I'm like, oh, what is this racist app on my phone? Gosh, it was like the most uncomfortable. He did not laugh. He did not smile. He didn't acknowledge it. He just stood there, and he's just like, turn left onto Gate Street. That's what it said.
Oh, YouTube's just running wild
Gosh,
these days.
what's this?
Man, there might be hackers. It's probably hackers.
It was like the most uncomfortable.
Hear about those classified documents on Discord?
Yeah. How about Mr. Beast's friend?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Right? Gosh.
Yeah.
That wouldn't slide. So
So anyway, can I get my money?
it was so
Anyways.
uncomfortable. When I texted you, it was like
Yeah.
right when it happened.
yeah, I got this crazy.
I was
the
like,
craziest
crazy thing
just
just happened just now. It was so
That's so
uncomfortable.
Dang it. My car just went rogue this week. All of a
Gosh.
sudden, bing, 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 4 death lights come on. All of a sudden, as I'm getting ready to take Devin to the airport, and it's like, you know what? We have some time. Let's stop by Toyota. We'll have them run a test on it. Just
Real quick.
Just nothing. It's probably
What,
nothing.
maybe $25 to run a test? Gosh,
Yeah,
we'll head in
yeah, it's
there.
Gonna
gonna be-
erase the code.
Cost me a 20. Yeah, just throw a 20 in there. Go in there, run the test. Oh, it comes back worst case scenario. Like the cost to get this repair done is half of what I paid for the car. And I was sitting there, me and Devin just looking at him. This is the worst. This is terrible.
Gosh.
And then she was like, we go up to pay for it and everything. She's like, oh, by the way, it does cost $150 just to get this news. Like, oh, the
That
most
is-
expensive bad news
What?
of all time. That's awesome. And she was like, you know what? I'll knock it down to 75 just for you.
Oh,
Like,
gee.
can you knock it down a little bit more?
Yeah.
maybe? So I paid
What about for
$75.
me and my friend Devin here.
Both of us 75% off or $75 off for both of us.
Yeah, you can get the both of us if you give it to us for free.
Yeah. And I was just like, this is terrible. This is like the worst case scenario. And I had to pay to find out the worst case scenario.
Yeah, imagine if you went to like the doctor's office.
Do you want the
and,
worst
like,
news of all time?
No, yeah. You're like, before you go back there, hand over the money. And then you give them the money. And then you're like, she did not make it.
No.
Unfortunately.
That's kind of what doctor is. You go to the doctor,
Pay
pay
me lots of money.
$1,000.
Just a little bit less direct.
cancer.
That's why you get insurance,
Sorry,
guys.
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
worst
yeah.
day of your life happens. You want to be paying out of pocket?
No, you don't.
Gosh.
If I had Christian's insurance, I would have not been paying out of
Christian's
pocket.
insurance. Yeah.
And then the same day that this happens, I think I told you this, but not Gavin. Do you remember those keychains that we got from like the flower, like the beads were made out of the flowers
Yeah.
from Papa's funeral? My grandpa that died in 2014.
Oh, dear
I had
God.
this keychain that was like made out of flowers.
Yeah,
from his
3
funeral.
beads. They like dried the flower petals and turned them and crushed them, turned them
It
into
broke
beads.
off of my key ring and it's gone. The same day that this all happened.
I did not know that.
No.
Parker's just
Like the
bawling in his
worst.
car. Devin's in the passenger seat. Like,
Devin's like,
This sucks, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
but
But
I
I
like patting Parker on the back.
oh,
like,
it's
"Hey,
so bad. I
okay."
like reached in my pocket for my keys and like, what is this little ball?
One of them.
It's just
Oh.
one of them.
that's insane.
Yeah. So worst day ever. So we were so blessed at the end of last episode. Now we're so cursed.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. Things are going good for me right now. So
That's
what's
Oh,
next?
that's really cool, Gavin.
So what's
what else
next?
is new?
What else is new? What else is so good? Oh, you're getting
Well-
married soon. Tell us about that.
I did last night. I had a hard time falling asleep,
Oh, no.
Oh,
Gavin has such a hard time, you guys.
and I started getting flashbacks to when we were living at our last house in Oregon, and I woke up in the middle of the night. Parker was folding laundry or something, but all I could
Parker
hear
midnight
was like the snapping of shirts.
My
Like, I
average
was like,
midnight activities.
what is going on? And
Get the wrinkles out.
I'm a deep sleeper, so it takes a lot to wake me up. All I hear is a whoosh.
And that gave him flashbacks.
But Parker, when he was folding his shirts or hanging them up, he has to try and get like the creases out of the bottom.
No, just
where, like,
to make sure there's no wrinkles in it.
Yeah,
No
so
problem.
so
I'll
your
wrinkle
shirt
it.
won't like wrinkle or whatever when you put it on a hanger. So you like flick the shirt 5 times, every single shirt 5 times. Boom, 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 boom. Put it on a hanger. Go to the next shirt. Boom, boom.
That's
boom,
insane.
Boom.
That's
boom.
insane.
It's not
Next-
5 times.
Yes, it
You
was.
do
time
it
is
until
kind
they're
of insane.
gone.
Yeah, 5 times.
once.
Every shirt, Parker, multiple times. Because you would put your AirPods in, watch a show as you're hanging up laundry.
I'm mostly just watching YouTube, sitting there.
Yeah, put it on a hanger, and I just was having flashbacks because I was getting so ticked off at him. I was like
Even
yelling at
last
Parker.
night?
No,
couple nights ago?
last night.
You were reminded of the time that you couldn't sleep because I was flipping shirts,
Yes.
and I wasn't even doing that.
Yeah, you weren't doing it now.
Tonight.
No,
Oh,
I'm saying
wow.
like when you
Yeah.
were doing it, it
Random
made me so
flashback.
mad.
Weird.
Parker's a laundry psychopath for real.
Yeah,
I know.
the
Well, we've
weirdest
talked
clothes,
about it.
weirdest
Weird OCD.
Yeah.
clothes,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know if we did talk
Why don't
about
you
it.
gain control of your mind?
Yeah,
Parker?
so listen to
Yeah,
this.
with that.
When we were living at our grandparents' house.
Yeah.
After we sold our house, we
talked
lived with
about
them before we moved. Parker.
I don't think we've talked about it on
we
here.
have.
No,
we
not
talked
about the
about it a
laundry.
lot like before, but I know Graham listens to the podcast, so I didn't want to say it on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Right? We were living with our grandparents, and Graham would always do our laundry. So nice.
So
Yeah,
nice of Graham.
you're so busy, gone all the time. I'd come back, my laundry was done. I was like,
And,
oh,
like-
that's awesome. I don't
like,
even,
he
I don't
loved
even
it.
care how it's
I
done.
loved it so much, but it was like a couple weeks into it. She had already done it a few times. I didn't want to say, Graham, can you please stop? Because she loved
Why'd
her
you want her to
partner's
stop?
sake. She loved it so much.
Why?
Why'd you
Just
want her
be-
to stop?
I just had weird. I have weird OCD about laundry. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know I'm a freak. I know it's wrong, but it's like
yeah.
Yeah,
What
tell
can you
him-
do?
Tell him what else you would do. Like after the laundry, Graham would do his laundry. He would go and refold everything.
some of
That
it.
is
And no,
insane.
everything.
I don't know why, dude.
Everything was not folded right, so Parker would have
I'm
to
so
refold
sorry,
it,
Graham. I
unfold
couldn't tell
everything,
you.
and refold it to either hang it up or put in
He
drawers.
was like hiding his laundry from his grandma, and somehow she would
Yes.
find it again.
yes, yes, Parker.
I
You would-
started like not putting everything in the hamper.
He was like
Just, like,
stuff it
throwing
under the
it-
bed.
No, not that far.
Yes.
maybe once or twice.
Yes, you did.
but
stuff
it was
under the
that
bed.
was just to like, if I knew she was gonna go in there and see a full hamper, she's gonna do the laundry.
It's just so nice.
And there's like, I need to wear this shirt this day, and then I need to wear it again this time, right? Like I'm working, I wear these pants, and I wear these pants.
Parker plans his shirts
And then I
4
need to-
days in
and
advance.
then I need to like have them washed so that I can wear them this many times again, whatever. Because like you can rewear pants sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially
I
ones
just
that
do
you
that.
work in.
Yeah.
on
I'm
the
just
farm.
going to
But it
work.
was like, oh, these do not need to be washed yet, or like I was gonna wait a couple more days and then wash it all, whatever. So I'd like strategize with how full my hamper was gonna be.
Maybe this should be a sign. Parker's communication skills are a little lacking.
Lacking.
No, it was not lacking. I knew
Yeah,
I
you could have
do it.
told her.
I could have,
You
but
could
she
have told
loved it so
Graham.
much.
You could have told her, "Hey, Graham, this, and this. Like, I don't care if you do this, but I want to do this."
I know, but it had been so long. This was like the weirdest. It was just the weirdest thing.
Parker, if there's anything in our job that requires communication, you
I can
have to do
communicate.
it the
Well,
day
I'll
of.
do it. Yeah,
Parker's
I
like
will.
I
hanging
can,
off the roof.
But I'm not.
Gavin's
It's
having
my
so much
grandma.
fun
It's
putting
my
in
grandma. I'm not
blinds.
gonna,
He
like,
shouldn't have to come save me.
be like, oh, this really nice thing you're doing for me all the time. How about you stop? How about
Yeah.
you stop doing that?
I actually don't appreciate
I actually don't love the work that you're doing for me, but I did. I loved it so much. It was like the thought behind it was good. It's like it's the thought that counts. That's all that matters.
That was literally
She
like
was
the best gift ever.
yeah, he loves it so much.
It was
If you ever
awesome.
want to fold my laundry, Graham, come on over.
Come on over to Texas.
You don't even have to.
Yeah.
You
She's
don't even
coming
have to
in
fold it.
in a couple weeks, I think. She'll be
Yeah.
here during your birthday.
Beginning of May or
fun.
end of April, she's coming. She's coming in like
that's like a
a
week.
week or something.
She's gonna listen to this on the plane.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna come here and be like, Parker, you're
Yeah.
out of the will.
She's gonna beat him.
Why? No,
Yeah.
she would never do that.
She,
Maybe for laundry.
Maybe.
Yeah. So sorry about that.
Should we
Shout
have
out
her on
to
the
Graham.
podcast just for a second for her to say
Just
hey
to
to
give a
everybody?
response to the
Yeah.
laundry.
Tell her about how disappointed she is that you didn't communicate that.
Yeah, well, let's say name the 3 least favorite things about Parker.
Yeah.
We share a birthday together, isn't that so
You
much
and your
fun?
grandma do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How special
That's
is
why
that?
she loves
Born
me
on
so
her
much more than
How
all of them.
special is that?
I don't
That's
know.
cool.
Have
I
you
didn't
ever
know that.
Has she ever told you
Imagine
were
your
her favorite?
grandkid
Yes.
is born on your birthday.
Yeah,
she's
it was her
told all of us.
50th birthday too.
Gosh.
The big 50. Here's a grandchild for you.
Here's Parker.
It's like
Yeah,
your
I
own
hate
kid.
your laundry folding.
Yeah, this is.
He's gonna grow up to hate the acts of love you do for him.
Yeah. Jeez.
I love it though. I love it. I
he
don't
did.
hate it. I really don't.
Parker.
Would you love it if Hannah did your laundry?
Yes.
Is she gonna do your laundry?
I don't know.
Right.
It'd be like
what happened to the like figuring out the assignments?
Oh,
right?
we did that.
dishes. Oh, you guys did it?
Yeah.
Can you
Can
lay it
you,
out for
like,
us?
give some of
A
them?
lot of it was like, oh, it'll kind of depend. Whoever. I put down I would do most of the outside work,
Dishes outside.
like yard work,
Yard work.
work on the cars,
Nice.
vacuuming inside.
Vacuuming inside the house?
Yeah,
Oh no! What is she gonna do? You took all the jobs.
I know.
Dishes, vacuuming outside. What else is there to do?
Laundry.
Dishes Duke, vacuuming Vixen,
Yeah.
yard.
Yard.
Help me out, come on.
Yard yoke.
There it is.
Yard youth.
Yeah.
Yard
Yep.
youth.
Yeah.
And then I
The
think those were all the jobs.
car king.
Yeah.
I'm a king of something.
Yeah, that's good.
The maintenance man.
What's her job's gonna be?
I don't remember.
Oh, the apartment, by the way, looking so sick.
Oh yeah, we are so
Progress.
close
I
to
can't
done.
wait
So
to
close.
spend all my time there.
Are we gonna be able to record in there like in a couple weeks?
Probably.
How fun!
Maybe.
would
Like
that
a
be?
apartment reveal.
Yes, dude.
We don't have to record
that'd
every
be
week,
cool.
but that week
Yeah, that'd be cool.
we'll put
All the
balloons
weeks.
everywhere.
You work Saturday?
Yeah.
What time?
12 to 6.
Oh dang! I
Love
was gonna
this
say
job.
if you didn't work Saturday, you could help me work on the apartment, and I could teach you how to do tile and stuff.
I love tile.
Teach
Too
you
bad
some
I
tricks of the
work.
trade.
Dang it.
Tricks of the trade. When you go over, Parker will show you how to sell shoes and do shoes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That would be fun. Bro, what's with people showing up to my work and saying, "Oh, I came to your work," and then like not telling me that they were there?
What?
Right? Like Devin and Joey when when he was
Devin
in
was
town.
They went in
They
while
walked,
you were working.
They walked past the store a bunch of times just waiting for me to be there, like out on the floor, and then just left. Didn't like try
They
to-
could have walked in and said, "Hey, is Parker here?
Yeah.
Can
and
you
then
go get him?"
And then Hannah, Hope, and Hayden went by the other day. Hannah sent like a picture of all of them in the store. I walked out of the back immediately. They were gone.
Why do people do
They're like,
that?
we went. They're
That's
like, we
insane.
went in there 2 different times, and you weren't out there.
That's
I'm like,
so mean.
Do you
Yeah,
think
'cause I
I'm,
didn't
what
have
do
a
you think I'm
reason.
doing if I'm not out there in the floor? I'm probably doing
I was-
some work in the back.
I was gonna come by and say hi to end
Insane.
up having time, but like if you weren't out there, I was gonna like say, "Hey, can you get Parker
Hey, you
or
need
something?"
Parker? I'd be like, yo, what's good? You
Yeah.
like these shoes? And I
Yeah,
would
these
be
are
like, yo,
sick.
these ones are cool. They just came in.
Yeah.
These ones just dropped this weekend.
What's the place called?
Finish line.
Oh, finish line.
Finish
I walked by
line.
there the other day, but you weren't working, obviously.
Like, even if I got that job at Blinds and Shutters, I might try to keep like a day
Oh.
at Finish Line.
Yeah.
Discount, man. Discount. How
Then
fun
you
would
would
that
never
be?
have a day off.
That's okay.
You'd have so many shoes.
The grind
though.
never stops, Gavin. I have so many shoes.
You'd be chasing the bag. You got to pay for that hybrid battery somehow.
Oh, I know. Don't say what it is in case, I don't know, in case someone tries to steal it.
Because they respect it.
You
less than
can't.
hybrid.
You know how hard it is to get that battery.
Why would they
out?
steal a broken hybrid?
Yeah,
battery?
that's true.
Insane.
That's like
They-
Also, if they took it out,
incentivizing
they
them
would
not
just
to
save
steal
you
my car.
time.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, God.
And it's also like in the very center of your car.
Yeah, that's true. Guys, don't
Also,
steal
also
it.
cars that are hybrid are marked hybrid. People know
Oh,
there's a
Christian,
hybrid battery.
good insurance question for you. If I crashed my car on accident,
yeah.
right?
Right.
If I crashed my car on accident right now, what would happen?
It's an accident. You're insured.
Do I get so
Yeah,
much money
do you have
for my
full
car?
coverage?
Yeah.
It depends.
No,
Depends on your
liability.
coverage.
If you have full coverage, then your car's covered. If you have liability, you're
You'll
probably
just, like,
not going to get
It'll repair
anything.
the stoplight that you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not going to fix your car.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Good
What if I
luck.
yeah. Dang it.
But you shouldn't joke about that on the podcast because if you did accidentally actually get in
Oh, how terrible would that be if I really did get in an
actually,
accident?
then
like,
they would have this against you.
oh, look at this. He said he was going to crash his car. I'm not. It's a joke. Government agencies.
Seriously.
yeah.
The
Parker
government
wouldn't do it.
loves the Gas Boys podcast.
You think there's somebody in the government that listens just in case?
Probably.
Probably. I mean, yeah.
They got their listeners out there. It's probably like some Chinese app.
Yeah,
The Chinese are listening for sure.
probably.
Shout out.
They want to know what our
Ni hao,
weather is.
y'all.
Ni hao to all our Chinese listeners.
I was listening to NF's new album this week.
Wow.
I guess it came out a little while ago,
Yeah.
but I wasn't really like, oh, I'm gonna listen to it because I've not been on an NF kick
Then you did.
recently.
Yeah.
But then somebody, I think Grace texted that NF was coming to Dallas, and I was like, oh, that'd be a fun concert to go to.
Yeah, it would.
It sold out
Sold out already.
so we're not going to it.
Nope.
And there's a startup party on that day, so I was like, oh, I'll listen to his album. Just dropped like 13 new songs. Listened to it so many times now, I'm kind of burnt out on it.
Really? I haven't listened to
Unfortunately.
the whole thing yet.
It's good.
If you can get out burnt out on it in a day, then it's probably not.
probably
very
not
I
the
listened to it
best.
for about a week.
I listened to a
Every
couple of the songs already, but I haven't listened to the whole thing. Like
I'm not a
in
big
order or
NF
anything.
guy.
Used to be.
I used to be. Yeah.
Back when you were cool.
Yeah.
Back when you like had like a dark side, like NF, you know.
Yeah.
And you're
Back
like,
when you
I'm
were
struggling
on the
with
dark
Back
side.
when I was like a wolf.
Yeah.
When I was in my wolf phase, I kind of
Yeah.
listened to more NF.
Now you're more like e-boy,
Yeah.
not
Just
so
like,
wolfy.
oh. Yeah. I don't know. I used to wear long shirts and skinny jeans. When I would do that, I would listen to NF because that's kind of what he wears.
Yeah.
But he hasn't changed. He still wears the.
He wears
long-
like just big.
He wears big clothing now, but it's beige instead of like black.
It's like beige and
He's
black.
happy.
Oh, and his
Kinda
new album was
gray.
Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like kind of coming out
Into
of
the
his,
light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, whoa. Yeah.
He's afraid. There's actually a song called Happy,
Mm-hmm.
where he's just talking about like, oh, I don't know if things would be the same if I changed, if I was actually happy. Like, would I be able to do what I'm doing now, like writing songs like this? He doesn't say
Yeah.
it that
It's like I
directly.
can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy.
Yeah.
Which that can kind of be like if you're stuck in like a depression for a
Also,
long time.
what is
that kind of
happiness?
can become your identity, and where you're like,
Joy.
this is all I've known for so long. What if like that major part of me changed? Who
Well,
would
but
I
then
be?
what is happiness if you're trying to keep the way you like? If you think sadness is bringing you what you have now, then you must associate what you have now with happiness. So if you think sadness is bringing you happiness,
Yeah, it's kind of a
then
thing
you're going to
where
say there's no point in being happy. But then if there's no point in being happy, then there's no point in being sad because sadness is bringing you
I
happiness.
think it's just familiarity.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
It just feels
Sleep.
familiar,
Holy
and it's like this. I'm gonna stay here because this is what I know. Like maybe like you don't think it's making you happy, but it's like this is all that I don't even know what it would be like to feel that way.
Gosh.
It's so complicated.
It really is. It's the most complicated thing ever. Human emotions.
Mhm.
Gosh.
What do you guys think about how important is a good pair of socks?
What kind of question is
It's
that?
super important. Otherwise, feet smelly, gross, sweaty, nasty smelling shoes.
Well, I just had.
'Cause you can wash your socks. You can't really wash your shoes very well.
I know, but after you have a pair of socks for so long, they just
Get
aren't
rid
as
of 'em.
comfortable anymore.
Yeah.
And I was in my sock drawer because I have a million socks, and I found a pair that were brand new that I've never worn. Because
How
after I
nice
wear
is
them, I
that?
like fold them into themselves.
Yeah,
But when I
right.
open a new pair of socks, I lay them flat and not folded, just so I know like, oh, these are the fresh ones.
Yeah.
These are brand new. Had a pair, put them on. So comfy.
Oh my gosh, it's like stepping on some clouds.
Stepping on the
Yeah,
cloud.
exactly.
Cotton candy shoes.
So I think I'm just gonna buy new socks more frequently. I think I
Yeah?
talked about it before.
You did talk
but
about that.
but
Love
I'm-
socks.
I'm a sock recycler. I can't. Moving into the smaller apartment, and Hannah and I having to. We'll have a bigger closet than I have now.
Mm-hmm.
But then we're also gonna have like a dresser, and instead of 6 drawers, it's only gonna be 3 big ones. And I said, oh, I'll just take the bottom bigger drawer.
Yeah.
I have 1 drawer right now dedicated to just socks.
Yeah, I think I have a ton of socks in there that I've never or just don't wear anymore because they're not comfortable. I just need to throw them away.
Yeah.
Just purge the socks.
I think I just need to purchase socks. I also always get a million pairs of socks for Christmas, which I love because I love socks.
He let his socks.
But sometimes they're just ones I'm not going to really wear that often because they're not the brands I like.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Parker, do we have anything to pull
I,
up? Do we have any kind of video to watch or some
I have
news?
a funny thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. I was getting awful curious last week, right? Gavin and Hannah be talking about this wedding website so much. Oh, it's on the go to the knot.com and it's
Mhm.
Gavin and Hannah. It's their wedding.
Oh,
So I was like,
gosh.
I looked up the knot, right? Go to the knot. look up, find a couple. Let's find Gavin and Hannah. Found them. Let's go to their website. You know what I went to straight away? Wedding party. That's the only thing I'm a part of. That's all I care about. Go to the wedding party. It's pictures of like all the bridesmaids and all the groomsmen. For all the bridesmaids, this is like the most classic Gavin and Hannah thing ever.
Yeah.
It's the bridesmaids. They all have like Hope Booker, maid of honor. One of the trio, Hope is one of Hannah's very best friends. She pursues Christ in every area of her life and has been a consistent friend to Hannah.
Whoa,
then it goes.
They say that?
And then it goes Parker Thiel, best man, brother of the groom.
He is.
That's
true.
it.
Yeah.
So like for all the girls, it's this little like description of them, like this heartfelt thing. And then it goes Parker Thiel, brother of the groom.
What did it say for me?
Trent Cargill, friend of groom, husband of Jackie
Oh, interesting.
Cargill.
Trent's listed before me. That's interesting.
Christian Smith, groomsman, friend of groom. Noah Smith, friend of groom, husband of Maddie Smith.
It's true. He is.
And it is. And then for all the bridesmaids, it's just like all this thing it doesn't mention who their husbands are, so that's weird. Did you decide who? Like, did you make this?
No.
Did Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
What do you want me to put
Why
in?
does Hannah not care
What-
about us?
I know that's just so. It was like this is
She
the
didn't
most
even
like man and woman thing ever.
Yeah, I don't know if she asked me, like, what do I want to put
What's
in
the
there. Maybe she
description
did.
of your friends?
I don't know, friend.
Friend
Yeah.
of me. Oh, that one's the brother of me. Oh, this
How
one,
do you
friend of me
describe-
and husband of this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5'11", 180 pounds.
Yeah.
You should have done our stats like we were
Yeah.
fighters or something.
Ethnicity, white.
I should put that in
Dude,
there.
he's 0 and
That'd be so
0.
Oh,
funny.
no, no.
You got to give us a nickname, right?
10
All the
10 fight
fighters
win
have
streak.
nicknames.
Yeah. Parker, the...
You got to think of, I mean, if you're going to have
Yeah. Gavin, for my wedding wear, it should be Gavin the Golden Boy.
Gavin the
Feel.
Golden Boy.
Parker, the beloved, like John the Beloved.
Oh,
that's awesome.
What is me?
That's not very intimidating for a
Parker the
fighter.
Beloved?
It's Parker, the beloved.
Yeah.
Joseph.
The beloved Joseph.
No.
What's mine?
I don't want to say what
I don't wanna
I just
say it.
popped into my head.
What is it? Say it. I'll bleep it out.
Christian the Cursor.
That's Christian the Cursed.
That's the best you can think of? A cursor?
That's just what I thought.
Like a mouse? That's the worst nickname
Christian.
of all
You got
time.
that.
Oh, I got
Christian the Crusher.
one. Christian the Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Christian the...
Christian the Mouse. Christian the Rat. Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, we used to have there's this kid that played on my baseball team that we used to call him Rat. I don't know. I don't remember why. Oh, I think because he literally used to bring cheese to like every game in practice.
Why are you saying that like it was going to be insane? He literally used to bring cheese.
Well, yeah, because
practice
like,
and he would eat
why
it.
would you call somebody
That's
a
kind of
rat?
insane.
And also,
know
they
how
said he
insane
looked
that
like
is.
a rat.
You ready for baseball practice? Yeah, I got my block of cheese here.
I think I say he brought a rat to practice every week or something.
But like looked like a rat at practice every week.
Like he looked like a rat, is what they said. I didn't say that about him. He didn't look like
I
a
didn't-
rat.
He didn't say it, but they
Yeah,
did.
would never
So
say
they
something
called
like
him the
that.
rat.
I just thought this was so funny.
Not.
Little descriptions, and then just the boys.
What's the
You
point of a
guys-
wedding website? What do you do?
You guys have a great picture on there, though.
No
It's one
idea.
from Easter.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a good picture.
Yeah.
That was a good picture day. I mean,
Gosh.
just looked good in those pictures.
Played some
Yeah.
dang capture the flag. It was awesome.
Oh, you got engagement photos on here.
Yeah, I don't really know what the wedding website looks like. I just know you can go to the registry on there,
Yeah, that's the only important thing.
and that's it.
Oh, there's their story. We should read their story.
Oh shoot!
Oh, yeah.
It's just they went on first date May 13th, celebrated 6 months, November 13th.
Okay, we know how months work, guys.
Engaged.
What the heck? One of their first date, May 13th. Their anniversary is May 13th. Their 2 year
1 week-
anniversary is
1 week
May 13th.
anniversary, May 20th. November 20th, got engaged, and then just friends. Yeah, right. I added the yeah, right. It just says just friends. And it's like a whole thing about them.
Just friends. What is the just friends?
Like that's what they used to say to each other. Gavin, we're just friends.
Because you work for like 20 years.
Yeah, probably for like 22 years.
But for the whole 20
and now
years,
there's so
you
much
knew.
more. Yeah.
Gosh.
It's got a registry and everything. You can RSVP. How fun is that?
Is everyone going to go? All the Gas Boys listeners got to go to his website. And
I think we didn't close it like you have to have a password to like register that you're coming, so like anybody could say.
Oh yeah.
Anybody could say
Everyone
they're coming.
register.
Everyone could RSVP.
Say you're gonna
we
come.
I'm
we
gonna
can
be here.
kick you and block you from that.
Yeah,
I'm
if
gonna
you,
kick
if you
you and
come,
block
we're
you.
gonna kick you.
but
If you show up at the wedding and you're not
I mean,
the
hey, if
password,
you want to come to
kicked.
the wedding, I guess.
we
Yeah,
love
even.
guests.
As
You're not
long as we
getting
don't
any
have
food.
more than 200 people there.
You guys can come for the dancing. That's it.
Yeah. Dance with us.
We gotta light that dance floor up.
Anything good with marriage counseling though lately?
It's been very good.
Really?
Very
You love it so
eye-opening.
much. Really?
Yeah.
How? Yeah. Okay. Let's say compared to how open your eyes were before, what percentage more open are they now?
20%.
Think about it more. 20%.
20%.
That's not a lot.
20 times
20 times.
more.
Okay.
So, like basically
Like
peeling them back
2,000%.
multiple times.
Really? What's the
Yeah.
most eye-opening thing you've learned? Tell me. Open my eyes.
I would say the biggest thing is just thinking about small things that I wouldn't normally think about. That's important in a relationship.
Oh.
Mostly in the sense of, I don't know.
Well, he still doesn't know. What?
I don't know. It's been good, but it's nothing like to talk about on the
Well,
podcast.
you don't have to have like an
Yeah.
ironic conversation though. Like the way we talk sometimes is like we like having a conversation ironically.
yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
and you're just like, what was it? Like what happened? And then it's like, what did this happen? And then we're like, oh, that's so crazy that happened. It's like we're having a fake conversation that doesn't like that. We're
What
just,
even
like,
was that?
Jokingly having a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Marriage
You can-
counseling. It's been so good.
Yeah. You can just genuinely answer and be like, it is actually nice that we're growing closer in this area, and then that's when we're like jump, and then it makes it funny because it's like the contrast between you seriously answering, and then if we seriously answer, also it's a serious good conversation, or if we answer jokingly, then it's like a contrast of the serious.
You
but if
led
the
me
whole
down this path of
but
like
if the whole conversation,
we were gonna maybe dig to something good, and you're just like
yeah, 20, yeah.
20%.
even know.
You just-
20%.
just
That's not
if-
very much.
when you're having
20 times. So 2,000% more. That's a pretty big difference.
I haven't had to do homework in a while, so I don't.
Oh, that's the best. Not doing homework. I love it.
It's so funny, like ironic conversations on the podcast. It's like,
Let's do it right now. Let's do it right
Yeah.
now. I heard you had a crazy drive to work
to work.
today,
Right.
Christian, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it was insane.
What happened?
So I was driving to work. Driving to work.
You're so
Gosh.
fast.
Man, hit the gas a little too hard.
Oh, I hate it, and we really do.
Needless to say, I'm going to need some insurance.
Yeah. We do it so much. Too.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I feel like we do. Because just having that conversation, it's like, oh, this feels familiar.
Yeah.
I think that's the stuff we take out.
Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? It hits the
Yeah.
ground, but you know the like that you're yo.
That was not even in this. That
I
was
know.
before. Oh, okay.
And this is in this, Gavin.
Yeah.
This is in this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Transparency, Gavin. That's
Shoot,
what
we're
it's all
getting
about.
introspective
Guys, we're
on this
so
podcast.
real.
Yeah, guys, we're self-aware.
We're talking about the podcast on the podcast. How meta is that? Where are you going? That was
Marriage
grabbing it.
counseling binder.
Marriage counseling binder. You want to redo the marriage counseling? Let's just marriage counseling.
No, we're back in ironic.
Yeah, no.
So,
how would I really
Gavin-
ask? How would I really ask him?
How's marriage
How's
counseling been?
marriage counseling been? It sounds fun.
Just say for real. It's for real.
Yeah, you say for real, and then it makes it
it's not
immediately
ironic.
good. How's marriage counseling for real? For real though.
And then Gavin, your
Don't even
monarch
cap
tone.
right now.
Yeah.
it has been good.
There. Real life.
Yeah,
It's been the best.
I think if I say real life, it makes it not real life.
Yeah, I think so. People are like,
It's like double.
wait,
It's like
actually.
Double Jeopardy. What
It's
is
like
we're
a dream
firing?
inside a dream.
Inception.
It's Inception.
and go.
We are on Shutter
And go.
Island.
And go.
Oh, we can't help ourselves.
You're right. We can't.
We're lost
Sorry.
It's an infinite loop of like.
of ironic. Our life isn't real, Parker. Our life is a podcast.
Someone has to stop it.
Okay, let me do it.
No,
Let me
for
stop.
real, for real.
For real though, how is marriage counseling for real?
No, dude, no, don't stop. Stop laughing. It's not funny.
It's not funny, guys.
How is marriage
It's-
counseling going?
It has been really good.
Don't smile.
What?
It's serious. It's
I
marriage.
am being
It's
serious.
marriage, dog. You think
Marriage
a
is
joke?
fun.
Marriage
Or there's been
dog.
premarital counseling. So, we've been really busy this last week with Hannah started her job and everything's being
Oh yeah, does she love UConn
full
so
time.
much?
Yeah, she does really like it.
Gosh.
I
I was gonna go visit her one day and then I just haven't.
you just didn't.
Whoops.
6:30 to 11:30 or something. And
Yeah,
then
Parker's
some days
asleep at
7
that
to
time.
11.
so.
Oh, me? That's wake up time. 11:30.
6:30 to 11:30 is Parker's sleep schedule.
Yeah.
But we got behind a little bit on some of the homework because we've been busy and then Kenny's been busy, so we haven't been able to meet. So we met on Sunday and now we're gonna meet on Sundays because that's the most free day
Nice.
that we have. But we were talking. It was more this week. It was talking about like separating from your parents, leaving and cleaving. So leaving like your
Okay.
family
Leaving the old
and
leaving
your
cleave.
parents,
Yeah.
and then you're cleaving to
I love
your
learning about
spouse.
Gosh.
Yeah.
What?
Cleaving.
Yeah.
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 To your spouse.
Wouldn't it be clinging? I feel like, what's cleaving?
It's kind of like clinging.
It's the
I
same
guess.
thing. It's
For real,
I
what
bet
is
this is the
cleaving?
same.
I think it's like clinging. Like you're leaving
What's the point of
them, and you're coming together with your spouse, and that's the person you're now.
Split or sever, especially along a natural line of grain.
Oh.
That's a pretty natural grain.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but you're leaving your
'Cause you're
family
supposed
and
to
like
leave
coming together with
Your parents and then
spouse.
become a new family with your
Yeah.
new family.
So one of the things we were talking about was like traditions and family and like holidays and like coming together where you might want to do all the things that you used to do, or this is something you have to really talk through with your spouses.
Yeah.
Traditions of like
Yeah,
holidays
that could be a big thing.
and things that are going on. There's an expectation from one family that you're going to do all these things, and from the other family that you're doing all these things. And this is a big part where you're leaving that, and there's aspects of it that you have to talk through of like, this is important for me and this tradition that we keep, and this becomes part of our family and what we do. And that's like a big point for some couples where
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
How fun does that
You
sound?
guys
Though,
are-
making your own traditions.
Yeah,
with the family?
gosh. I think that's the best part.
yeah. So
I think, I'm not going to go to my Christmas. I get married. Let's say it's December 2023 and I'm married and I have a family.
And you're not kissing me at midnight.
Guess what happens? Yeah. First, number one, Gavin's not going to have the pleasure of watching. I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
yuck.
And
That was not ironic.
I believed you until you said. I think that I'm not going to anybody's house for dang Christmas. We're not going nowhere.
Ever?
Let's come.
You're such a-
no.
Why wouldn't you?
Such a what?
You're such a.
Such a what? You think I'm lying?
You think you're only gonna have Christmas at
maybe?
your house?
Well, yes. The main part, the morning.
No, I'm not talking about just the day of Christmas.
I might go like Christmas dinner. Let's go have it with the in-laws.
Yeah.
Christmas
no.
dinner with the in-laws. What could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Everyone loves Christmas dinner
Everything.
with the in-laws. Yeah.
The
You're
in-laws are
gonna have to
insufferable.
start hating your in-laws.
Meanwhile, the involved.
Do Anthony and Tina know that that's part of like the
Oh,
the
I'm supposed to
contract?
not like
yeah.
that.
She's gonna say, "We're gonna
Gosh.
go to my parents for dinner," and you're gonna be like,
oh,
"Oh,
like,
babe,
let me
I
go
do
to
not
the
want to do
golfing."
that." Babe, I'm trying to golf. You're gonna have to start calling her babe, like instead of her name, all the
Babe.
time.
But I will
Babe.
say this: once I have kids, I'm not going nowhere. We're starting our own tradition.
Oh yeah.
I don't
I
like
think
that's
that
my-
can even.
That's when the
be a new
grandparents
tradition.
are coming over
Oh,
to your
dang, I
house.
was gonna say something.
I didn't really have. Oh, see, that'll be interesting. Growing
Your
up,
parents.
I didn't have grandparents involved in my life.
Yeah.
Really, they
Mhm.
live across the country or they're not alive, and so I just like we have kind of our own traditions that involve my family and then like other family friends or something that come over.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
like as
my kids' lives are gonna have very involved grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting to see actually, because I haven't really
Mhm.
experienced firsthand grandparent. Actually, no, that's not true. Because like there has been Christmases where I go over to my grandma's house, and that's fun. Also, my grandma that lived in California lived with us for some years, and that was also
the best.
the best. Yeah, but I never had like here's what I'm talking about. Never had grandparents that lived in the same area. My grandparents were always multiple hours away, and so if you're going to see your grandparents, it's like a vacation trip,
it's a big
and you're
trip.
going to stay with them for like a week, and then you see them, and that's fun. But grandparents are just like, I'm just gonna go drop off my kids with their grandparents, and so that me and can go on a date night. You know what I'm saying? Never had that. That'll be interesting. I never even thought about that.
But it's like
right
once
now.
you're married, then you can start. Even your original family's traditions will change a little bit. You create like soon, like when you and your siblings start getting married, your Christmases don't at your house don't look the same anymore.
That's true.
It's a new tradition of Christmas Eve.
That's
They're
the thing
gonna come
about
over for
traditions.
this, and then their Christmas they're gonna. They're just
not.
ever changing.
They're not traditions.
I think it's more of a
The
stretch
traditions
to
for a
make
while.
traditions stay sometimes.
Yeah, I think people
It makes
hold on
it
to
more work
traditions a
than
little
they
bit too
should
long.
be. Yeah, maybe it's time for them to change.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to let go.
So, and it's different because we moved across the country away from all our family, so there's not really
Thanks for bringing
any
that up
traditions
again.
that we can keep.
Nice, Gav.
We used to go over to our grandparents' our Nana's house, Christmas Eve, our house, Christmas morning, Grandma and Papa's house, Christmas evening. But we can't do that anymore.
He gets to start his own new traditions,
Yeah.
bragging about his new traditions.
And then
he's
Parker
like,
can-
Parker, by the way, all your traditions ruined.
Yeah.
But
Mine are
I get
changed
my
too.
own new ones.
All right,
Yeah,
Christmas 2023. What are you doing?
Christmas morning.
Can I come over?
No,
Why?
not Christmas morning.
Gavin's
Why?
going to be wrapped in the
He's gonna be wrapped in linen. Is that what you said?
wrapping paper. I was trying to think of something
With the
but-
bow on him.
Yeah.
No.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas, it's Gavin.
Look what Santa dropped off.
What you always wanted.
Yeah.
It's me.
We're too poor to have presents under the tree. I got this newspaper off of the street.
And
What are you
then
gonna do?
Love me. That's all I want for Christmas is someone to love
What are
me.
you gonna do? What's your dream Christmas 2023?
Christmas morning. Well, Christmas evening. I don't know. That'll kind of be
Surprise!
interesting.
Little Johnny's running around. Gavin has a kid.
I'm so worried that you're living this close to the Bookers that like Hope and Hayden are gonna like make their way into your house just all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
for
they're
real.
not.
And
You
I'm not gonna
cannot.
be able to hang out there as much.
And Hannah's going to be like, just let them.
Just let them. They're right there.
No, I've already talked
You
about
for
that.
real have to
really.
stand
Yeah.
strong. Yeah.
W.
Nice.
We
Me and
love
Parker,
them,
on the
though.
other hand,
We're welcome
gonna be over there all the
anytime.
time, and we're
Has
welcome
she talked to you about us?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
What are her
What did she say?
Gavin? What are her Christian and Parker boundaries?
I don't know.
You don't know. Oh.
No going in the bedroom.
She
We can
wasn't
be
that
in the living room
specific.
all we want.
Yeah.
Why not? That's fun in there too.
We could jump on the
We
bed.
can jump on the bed. Two little monkeys jumping on the bed is Parker and Christian.
Yeah.
One falls
One
off.
falls off
bounces-
and bumps his head.
And then the other monkey's worried.
And then Gavin
He's
comes
like,
in.
Oh,
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Yeah.
And then another monkey's jumping on the bed and he falls off and he hits his head.
Oh, and then the third
they're-
one, little Johnny. Gavin already has a kid.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah, I think Christmas morning would be, or Christmas Eve, because with the church, who knows if we'll have like a Christmas Eve service.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it would be cool if,
Christmas Eve service now.
I guess,
we always had a Christmas Eve tradition.
yeah,
that's
we
true.
never went to that. But I wonder if, because, I don't know if how many people will go back to Oregon or go to other places
I'm
for
going
Christmas.
Ain't no way.
I'm not
But it'd be
going back
cool if
either.
like all of us got together for like some Christmas Eve thing.
Yeah. Who would go back?
I don't know.
Have you talked about that with people?
I don't think I would go back.
I don't
I
think
would want to
this
spend
year.
Christmas here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like go back wintertime.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I'm going back for the winter. We're going
Yeah.
snowboarding.
Yes, dude.
A little snowboarding trip.
How
You
much
know
fun
good
is
I am
that
at
gonna be?
snowboarding.
Yeah, Christian was so good at snowboarding.
I loved it.
I love snowboarding, guys.
All your skills have just depreciated since
I was
then.
getting
You're
pretty
gonna
good
start
for real.
from
I was
beginning
going
again.
crazy.
I don't know. I never saw you.
Yeah, they.
I think you said you were, but when we started, you were not.
Yeah,
being
who would ever
serious.
know? They
Tearing
left.
up that bunny hill for real.
Yeah,
I went up to the top when I was shredding,
yeah.
and you'll see next time we go.
We'll
yeah.
see. I was doing flips and stuff, and it was crazy.
Yeah, Gavin was doing flips, but not getting in the air. He was just end over end going down the
Rolling down
black
the hill.
diamond.
I became a giant snowman at the
Yeah.
bottom.
What are you? Let's keep going on the tradition
Yeah.
thing. You'd never really said anything.
Yeah, I know. Well, okay, Christmas Eve, Christmas morning. It'll
'Cause
be
I
Hannah
invited
and I
myself over.
at our house, our house, and then in the afternoon, Parker can come over.
Yes.
You can come over if you want. We're gonna like watch a Christmas movie, probably Star Wars too, because that's
Star
a
Wars
tradition
too.
that I'm cool with keeping. We would watch Star Wars
Hannah
during
likes
Christmas
Star Wars?
break. No,
Nice.
She never really watched it.
Yeah. How did she
But
know
we
she
just
didn't like
watched Star Wars and kind of go through the series of it on Christmas. But we haven't done that every year. It was kind of like
Go through the whole series.
I think we did that one year.
Spend 18 hours watching Star Wars on Christmas.
it was like not Christmas Day, like during Christmas break.
Okay, I see.
Christmas
So it was
time.
like over 2 or 3
But
weeks.
what about the 12 days of Fortnite Christmas?
Oh, we're doing that.
Every year they have
days of
you
Fortnite?
open a present for the 2
Oh,
weeks leading
actually?
up to Christmas.
Whoa,
yeah, you don't
I
remember
have
that?
not done that in so long. I
I
forgot
know.
about it.
So
you
we
guys
have
were
to do
definitely
that.
doing that this year.
15
Oh,
days of
100%.
Fortnite, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Every day you log on, you get a free present.
Oh,
I'm gonna do this challenge next year called 365 Days of Fortnite. Guess what it is?
Jeremiah keeps asking me to play Fortnite with him.
He keeps asking me to, and I want to.
I do too.
I just don't really have
I don't got time.
as much time anymore.
Yeah.
Except I did not work today.
So you can.
Yeah, we'll see.
But he was like, "Yo, Gavin, when are we gonna play Fortnite?" I said, "I don't know, pretty soon." And he's like, "Did you get the gritty?" I was like, "I got the
yeah, you
gritty."
did.
I was like, what do you
He was
think?
like,
And
he was
then we
like,
started grittying.
"Yo," and he started doing the gritty. It was awesome.
Watch some Star Wars.
But
Is Hannah gonna like bake some delicious breakfast? You two together baking together.
Oh,
How
yeah.
Is
fun.
Hannah a baked goods girl?
I don't think she's made a lot of baked goods, but her mom's very good at it.
It's in
So
her
I think
blood.
she's gonna
She'll
really
she'll
pick
kind
up
of
on that.
adopt it.
I baked a
You're
little
also
bit.
a little baker when you're
Yeah.
a little baker boy.
Yeah.
Gosh.
A little bit.
BBG.
Give us a twirl.
Baker
Yeah.
boy, yeah.
The other night, after I think it was after marriage counseling, we were going through the apartment just looking at things that we needed to do before, or just in this next week, some of the projects, and we were joking about like, if Hannah, because she went into the bedroom and we were like just looking at the hardware that we need to put on doors. And she closed the bedroom door, and I was like, "Oh, well, if you ever kick me, like make me sleep on the couch or something,
In the
for
doghouse.
whatever reason," I was like,
Yeah,
You should get a
"That'll-
doghouse just for when Hannah's mad at you.
Yeah, I'll get a
Put it
hat,
outside.
a hat that says "in the doghouse."
No, just a literal doghouse that's outside.
oh,
You don't have a dog, but you have a doghouse for
Oh.
you when you're bad.
That'd be actually pretty cool. But I said, well, if you're ever mad at me and you kick me out here, I'm just gonna hop on Xbox because our TV will be in the living room.
Turn
and
the volume all the way up.
I'll be out in the living room.
little
playing
punishment.
PUBG. Yeah, we're playing Fortnite with the boys, and she's like, "I would be so mad if you did that." I was like,
Gavin, you're
Don't
being
kick me out of my
punished
own
right
house.
now.
Gavin, accept your punishment.
"Yeah, I'm gonna play Fortnite."
Yeah, imagine you just like try to make her kind of upset with you on
Yeah.
purpose. You are sleeping on the couch tonight.
No.
No,
Are you
dang
kidding
it.
me?
No. She closes the door. It's on Discord
Yeah.
already.
I'm in the
Yeah.
doghouse. I'm in the doghouse.
In the doghouse?
Hop on.
Like, yeah, he's gonna text us. I'm in the doghouse. Oh, we're getting on. right now.
Yeah. Whoa,
Woof
whoa.
woof.
Who knows? I think that's what our Christmas traditions look like. You come over in the afternoon or evening, and then we can have Christmas.
What are you
Yeah, I
gonna do
hadn't
all
even
day?
thought about that. It's just gonna be me, mom, and dad, and the
Yeah.
dog.
Oh, Hannah did ask me this question.
So what are
She
you guys
said,
gonna do today?
is-
How sad is that?
That's
She's not
the
gonna
worst.
be okay with me coming over. Think about how lonely I am with no brother.
No,
with
she
no
did ask.
siblings.
She said, "Is Parker gonna like be okay when you leave?" I was like,
Yeah, I've been used to it for the last like 5 years of my life.
"Yeah." I was like, "I don't think he," because we were talking about like, "Oh, how are Hope and Hayden gonna handle her being gone versus
What?
how
No,
you're
she
gonna
is
handle me?" And I was like,
10 steps away from where
"I
they
know."
are.
I was like, she didn't know if you and I were as close as like she was with them or something. I was like, I think it's
She
just
thinks,
very
yeah.
I think it's just
not even
very
like
different
a matter
for
of being
girls
close. It's
and
just
guys. It's like it would not be any different like
Not
for
as
Parker.
Yeah.
Like if I was gone, like when I'm gone, not dead.
when I'm gone.
when I'm married, Parker's gonna be like, all right, whatever. Like he's not here now.
Yeah.
He's not in this house, but he's never in this house ever. Anyways.
Yeah, so I sleep here and that's it.
Yeah. I watch him sleep. I mean, that comforts me at least.
But
I
you'll
don't
have the
do that
camera in
anymore.
their bedroom, so you
Yeah.
can do that.
I can do that still. I'm gonna give you a teddy bear, and I'll tell you exactly where to put it.
No, you gotta have one of those teddy bears that you record like a voice memo.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever Gavin gets lonely in the, not when you get
No,
lonely, but
for
when Gavin
Gavin,
gets
for
lonely
Gavin.
in their house, it'll just Parker will be like,
Good night, Gav.
"Good night."
Start singing to me.
Yeah, you and Hannah's trying to sleep, and you're just out pressing the bear over and over again.
Good night, Gavin.
Good night, Gavin.
Good night,
You're
Gavin.
just like,
He's like laying Laying on his
Just laying
stomach,
on his
kicking his
stomach.
feet.
I start falling asleep. Then I open my eyes, press it again.
Good night, Gav.
Good night, Gav.
That's
Good
what I
night,
do for
Gavin.
him on the regular now when we're going
Yeah.
to bed. Good night, Gav. He loves it. He
I don't
can't
think-
fall asleep without
Puts
it.
him right to
He
sleep.
can't fall asleep without it.
I don't think Parker's ever said goodnight to me without me saying goodnight to him first.
What? What do you mean? I say it all
Like
the
if
time.
I was going to bed, I say, "Oh, good night, Park." He's like, "Oh, good night."
Good night. You always go to bed first, though.
That's true.
It's the person who's initiating the bedtime that has to say goodnight.
When would you have ever gone to sleep before me?
I don't know. Never?
Have you ever said goodnight to me, Parker?
No. Are you going to have Hannah tuck you in?
What?
You need to be
Who's
tucked
ever
in.
been tucked in?
I don't know, maybe
unless you're like
biting
a
the
little
mango?
kid.
You don't want the bed bugs to bite.
I don't think that's how they bite.
When you get tucked in, you can't. The bed bugs can't bite.
Yeah, up
You're
top.
tucked in. No, you're tucked in.
No.
You ever
Yeah, I
have your
get you.
parents tuck you in
Yeah.
for a little where it's like
Uh,
nice and tight around there? I don't know what that is,
the most impractical. You
when
like
do you grow
move
out of
it
that?
all and it just pops back up.
but
Or
it
you
felt so
can't
good
move.
when you were tucked in there.
I know. I don't know why. I think it was just like the placebo of it.
The-
Like, wow, this is so.
This
good.
reminds me of the womb when I was constantly surrounded,
Yeah.
subconsciously.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Just comforting.
They do that for some people for like a therapy. They do that for dogs too. Like anything like really tight. Well, it's like a
Like a
straight
weighted
jacket.
blanket.
Oh yeah, they do straight jackets for therapy.
It's
So
like
you're not
comforting
gonna-
because it's so tight around you. You feel safe.
You're not gonna have her tuck you in.
No.
Okay, so it means whatever. Are you gonna offer to tuck her in? I mean, that'd just be
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
Courteous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what.
Yeah, I'll
marriage
tuck you in
counseling's all
your
about.
bed and then I'll get in mine.
You guys have two twin beds.
Two
in there,
twin
right?
beds,
yeah,
right, yeah.
obviously.
Bunk bed.
Sick out.
So much room for activities with bunk beds.
Just give her nucks before you go to sleep.
All right, good night, babe.
Night, bro. Babe.
Good night, babe.
Yeah. See you
Bruh.
tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, and then you just up in your bed.
Texting each
Good
other.
night,
night.
Park. Good night, Gavin. Good night, Gavin.
Do you want a hug tomorrow?
Text your
Text her good night.
Hey, tomorrow after school, do you want a hug?
Tomorrow after breakfast, let's hug. Okay.
You see her the next morning. It's like all awkward.
It's like, hey,
So I guess I'll make some eggs first.
all right, I'm gonna leave for work.
Do you
I'm
wanna-
about to walk out the door. Can I say? I'm gonna say goodbye to you right now.
How fun was
I
that
hope
be?
you have a great day. Kiss her on the forehead.
Texas. I just kissed her. Guys.
I'm sorry. I wanted to kiss you really bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't kiss you.
I'm sorry I kissed you earlier.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay, Gavin.
It's okay, Gavin.
The word. This is the weirdest.
Yeah,
we got
what
weird.
did
We got
get
weird.
to? So like doing a weird bit.
I mean, it was pretty funny.
I didn't want to cut it off. I mean, it was fun, but it was weird. So,
Bye, everybody.
so yeah. So that's it. That's the Gas Boys this week.
Gosh.
Hope you had a great week, unlike me. Most cursed week of my life.
I had a good week, everyone.
Shout out to Graham for the laundry.
Yeah.
Love you, Graham.
Love you, Graham. Thanks for doing my laundry. It was the best.
Yeah. And thanks for listening to this episode. Subscribe on everything, like everything.
Leave a
and
review.
Leave a review.
Oh, yeah.
See you next week.
Peace.